My name is Patricia Armstrong, and I am the Dean for English, Humanities, Arts, and Languages here at Nashville State Community College. It is really my pleasure and honor on this glorious day to welcome you to the grand opening of the Health and Humanities Building here at Nashville State. Having considered a soaring opening for my remarks, a poem by Emily Dickinson, "The brain is wider than the sky, for put them side by side," I opted rather for a quotation that is equally applicable to the opening of this building, from a Carly Simon song and a 1970s Heinz ketchup commercial. "Anticipation is making me wait." As Mr. Thomas just reminded me, or if it wasn't him, Dr. Van Allen, this building has been 20 years in the making. The last 5 to 6 years under the active leadership of former Vice President for Academic Affairs, Kim Estep, who is with us today, Dean Valerie Ballou, who I believe is teaching, and then our wonderful art, music, and theater faculty, who, for those 5 years, have been waiting to show off this showcase for the arts here at Nashville State. Fittingly, for the last period of the wait, they have been using this building for its primary function, to teach. Indeed, we have faculty in 4 different academic divisions here at Nashville State who are not able to join us right now because they are teaching literally as we speak. As you tour the building, please do peek into our classrooms to see the teaching and learning taking place. I'm happy, though, to see that there are some students here. Thanks for coming. This is really, really great to see students here. You are why this building is here in the first place, and you are why this community college is here in Nashville, for you, for your education. One set of classrooms that will surely draw your attention is our state-of-the-art simulation rooms on the 3rd floor, designed specifically for the effective instruction of nursing. Under the guidance of Dr. Cynthia Waller, here in attendance as well, and her dedicated nursing faculty, our AAS, Associate of Applied Science nursing students, had an astonishing pass rate on the 2016 NCLEX examination of 100%. For those of you who don't know, and that's probably everyone and me except for Dr. Waller, the NCLEX is the national licensure exam that students must sit in order to be entered into the practice of nursing. That may be surprising to you to hear, that we have a nursing program and that we have such a wonderful nursing program that it would achieve such results. But it's not surprising to us who work here because we know that an excellent education at an affordable price is an everyday occurrence here at Nashville State Community College. Other surprises potentially await you. A multimedia exhibition right behind you by 5-time Grammy winner Roy Wooten, who has been present in this building. He just reminded me today that he sat in Dave Edgington's office in the K building, looking at the plans, waiting for this day. I have been here on a Saturday doing whatever bureaucratic work I had to do, and I've walked out of the building, and Mr. Wooten has been jamming with our students on a Saturday. That is his dedication to this place and the dedication of our students to their craft of music. Other pleasures include actual simulations happening in the simulation rooms for you to watch. Apparently, babies are going to be born, gunshot wounds are going to be tended to on either end of the spectrum. Dr. Waller has some great things planned for you. We also have in our Black Box Theater at 11:15 real-life monologues of real-life situations that our students have experienced. They are moving, they are passionate, and they are brilliantly directed by Tom England, our theater faculty member. And we also have music ensembles who haven't really prepared anything for you, but rather invite you to see them as they practice. Indeed, one of the groups you're going to see practice is in class right now in the music room. Just walk on in and hear the great music that they are making. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Joey Hatch, Executive Vice President, U.S. for Skanska Corporation, and the Chair of the Nashville State Community College Board.
Thanks, Dean Armstrong. I love coming to this campus. I made my first visit here 43 years ago, 1973. I was a freshman student. And I'll tell you that this place has changed my life. I grew up poor in Nashville. College was not in my future. And then it happened. I kind of by accident, I discovered Nashville State at a career fair, at a high school career fair. Didn't know much about it, but I ended up here. They got me real interested in the ability to come here, and it was real affordable even back then. I got this great internship with a construction company. Some of you that have been in Nashville a long time will remember Joe M. Rogers. That's the firm I went to work for. And from the day I got here, good things started happening in my life. And it was everything from how they taught you how to learn here, how invested the teachers and the faculty and staff were here. In fact, there's a fellow named Dr. Wallace Wilson that was here when it opened in 1970. He's still around. He's not teaching right now. Dr. Wilson is about 82. We still stay in touch. He was a terrific mentor for me, and he's a guy that really helped a lot of we were all in the construction and engineering program back then. He helped a lot of us get really intentional about our learning here, start thinking about being a serious adult, and that meant a lot to us. So the time here has been amazing. From the day I got here, good things started happening in my life. Eventually I met and married my bride of almost 40 or over 40 years now, Debbie. So raise your hand. Mr. Rogers, after I spent 2 years here, he asked if I would go and finish my 4-year degree at Auburn University if he paid for it. So that was another really good thing. So I said yes as quick as I could to that. War Eagle. And I've had a charmed life that all started here. I've got 2 wonderful daughters. I've got 3 grandchildren. I've had 2 amazing careers, one with that Rogers organization for 23 years and now with Skanska for 20. I've gotten to travel the world, and it all started right here. So that means a lot to me, and I think we still have that opportunity today to have that impact. I know there's a lot of students around today, so that's the opportunity you have here. So please take advantage of that. It's a special day for me too, because as a board chair, I get to do a couple of neat things. I get to tell this story. I get to help open this great building, and it is a wonderful building. So I hope you'll stay and visit and see all the different things. I want to acknowledge the architect, Michael Speck of Johnson Johnson Crabtree. Michael, raise your hand. So I hope nobody holds me to this, but working with architects over a 43-year career, they really are special people, and the dreams that they have and that they get to turn into reality are really neat. So thanks a lot, Michael. The other thing I want to do is unveil a painting that was done by a Skanska colleague and a local artist, James Threlkell. So one of the things I'll tell you is the title of this painting is Turning Dreams into Reality, so I could be in this painting. Let's go ahead and... So that's going to hang here in this building. So for all the students, before you leave, I want you to come by and take a look at this, because this place has the opportunity to do this for you, to turn the dreams into reality. And then the last thing I get to do is introduce a really cool lady. So there's a couple of things that I know about Mayor Megan Berry that some of you might not, because I did a little research last night. She's having a birthday this week, and I think it's her 39th, so congratulations to that. And then if you can believe this, in just 5 short days, it will be 1 year since she took office. So. And I can tell you what a busy first year she's had. I don't know how many events she's covered in this town in the last year, but it's been a lot. Boundless energy. She always gets there. She's doing what she said. I had a meeting with her when she was running, and we talked about 2 things. I asked her what was important to her, and she said ethics and compliance and diversity and inclusion. And she's working on those things, and I really appreciate that you're doing what you said. She's a friend of Nashville State. She understands the importance of our local communities around Nashville and the role that this community college can play in those communities. She can help us brighten this gym. This is truly a gem for the city, and she can help with that. She's a terrific mayor for the greatest city in America. As a native, I can say that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Honorable Mayor Megan Berry.
Well, thank you, and Joey, thank you so much for that kind introduction. I think it's incredibly wonderful to see how much this alma mater means to you and to hear you speak so passionately about how this set you up for the rest of your life. And I know that the students who are with us are hearing that. I also want to take a quick moment and acknowledge that we also have State Representative John Ray Clemens with us today. John Ray, thank you for taking time to be here. And all of the people who have made this possible, from the President, George Van Allen, to Dr. Patricia Armstrong, to Dr. Cindy Waller, to James Thrillkill, a longtime friend of Metro government and Metro schools, and also alumni. And your artwork is beautiful. And I just have to tell a quick story about James. When I was on the campaign trail, I had the great opportunity to see some of his beautiful art. And I told him that if I won, I was going to come back and buy a particular piece that I was really in love with. And I'm happy to say that that is in my office every day. So I get to see James's work every day. So James, wow. Folks are going to be inspired every day when they walk in here and see this. You know, it's pretty amazing because this building is beautiful. And this facility is going to make such a huge difference for Nashville State. I think it really creates a quad that you will now have. It makes that student experience complete, and it underscores that this is a true community college. That tech college days are long gone, and Nashville State is Nashville State, and this building proves it. All the great spaces here at the H building are going to make it a lot easier to partner with different organizations throughout our community. And I can imagine artists and theater troupes and other groups who are going to come to Nashville State, and they're going to talk about wanting to put on these great gallery shows, these performances, and all these other events. As Nashville State has grown in Nashville and around Middle Tennessee, it's impressive. The work that all of you do every day is incredible. The Southeast Campus, which Metro government was proud to invest in, helped infuse the old Hickory Hollow property out in Antioch with new life by bringing thousands of people there every day. And it's so great to see Nashville State grow once more here on its main campus as you continue to have students come in here every day. I hope that you're going to continue to do this for years and years to come, because I can tell you that every student that you educate and train is going to be a citizen whose skills and talents are going to make Nashville a great place to live. So thank you. Until we get the pitch. So everybody put your hands on it. I've done it. So everybody take a look, and let's take whoever needs these pictures. Now, on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right.